Upheaval is a text-based open-world fantasy adventure roguelike, where we have roughly 30 days before the magician arrives. What will happen then? How will our story end? There's apparently thousands of different endings in 30 to 90 minute sessions where we can explore the entire world of Upheaval and do whatever we want, interact with whoever we want. And apparently also have this magic, the only one ring, and this magic sword. Yeah, beautiful art style already here. So, Upheaval. Yeah, this game is going to come out sometime in the future. Is funnily enough, right now when I'm covering this, I'm also recording a lot for the Steam Next Festival, and Upheaval for some reason is not there. Why? But I had this on my watch list for quite a while now. Also, Alex Leon, the developer, you're not required to like my Twitter posts anymore. I am finally have come around to check out Upheaval. Regardless, this is very promising. This is a genre I very much like to enjoy. It's also supposed to come out in mobile, and we're going to have a look at the official demo. Before we start, as always, let's have a quick look at the settings menu. Visual settings, we have like dark mode, probably pretty cool if you're playing this on mobile. So disable background images, always use portrait color layouts, borderless full screen, that's fair. I guess it would be nice to see some resolution options, at least for the PC version. But other than that, I think I'm pretty fine. Also, audio settings, look at this, 4 sliders, and default is 100%. I actually think I want to turn this down to 70% because I most likely have to read a lot, even though I really enjoy this music in the background. And then if you think, you know, like time limits, that's always so stressful, you can also just choose relaxed mode and play and explore this game with almost no time limit. Regardless, let's start a new adventure and see what the world of Upheaval has to offer. Da, 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 da. Every adventure is the first step into a new journey. I don't know why I read that so weirdly. Upheaval version alpha, welcome to the Upheaval demo. In this demo, your adventure will end after 15 in-game days. To play through a full 30-day adventure, but buy the full game on itch or Google Play, save okay, demo can be continued. Join the Discord, hope you enjoy. I hope so too, Alex. Okay, we have add to journal, we have see background. Oh, we just want to see that. Okay, fair. We have character inventory, we have a map, we have our journal, and of course the menu, which is this one. Fair enough. Okay, before we start the game, can we already check our inventory? Goal unknown, status is none. Inventory, we have a travel kit for 5 days, food and supplies to survive in the wild. Loose change, just enough to buy a few beers if you want. Oh, yeah, I would like to have some beer. Click inside map to zoom, click outside map to close. Oh, like this. Okay, fair. Regardless, we also have the journal. No journal entries. It kind of sounds, by the way, like we have actually like 2 different soundtracks right now. Or maybe 3 even in the background. I don't know, is that just me? It sounds like we have different music tracks playing right now. It's a little bit distracting. Regardless, let's hit start game and see Miners Crossing. You live in Miners Crossing. The town is awake. You have a pack on your back and you're ready for adventure. You can check your pack and character using the character button on the right. What are you here to do? Take down the bad guys. Stay out of trouble. Learn magic spells. Free the captives. Well, we could shoot which captives? We don't know anything about that. I mean, sure, let's learn some magic spells, you know? That's our reason why we went out to adventure. Learn magic spells. Miners Crossing. Great. You're here to learn magic spells. Who knows what you'll find? Your adventure will be automatically saved after every choice you make. Continue. Also, more like a little thing, I wonder if, like, I like the background here on the text. I wonder if that might be an accessibility problem for some people. You know, with all the things here, you kind of have to concentrate on reading the text and not, you know, get distracted by the messy things in the background. But that's just, you know, not even sure if that's a true thing. That's legitimately me wondering. Okay, let's actually go up master volume back to 80%. But I want to try it. Ambience? Okay. Yeah, it's actually the ambience volume which distracts me a little bit, I think. Sound effects? So let's go with ambience, maybe 80% music like this. Because right now it's surprisingly quiet again. Maybe like this? Ambience volume, let's go with 60%. I'm gonna try this out. Okay, Miners Crossing. You're at home in Miners Crossing. It's morning. A new day has begun. Everyone knows that in 30 days the magician will arrive. What will you do until then? The tavern keeper says, if you go outside of town, whatever you're looking for, remember to watch out for bandits. If you ever want help or advice, stop by the tavern anytime. Day or night, I'll be there. Then he goes inside the Slippy Dough Tavern. A woman runs up to you. Hey, you're looking to learn magic, right? The woman says. I saw something out in the wars that might help you. You should go take a look. What do you say? I mean, tell me a bit more. Okay, so, she begins. I was out exploring in the moors last year when I saw a green boulder. It was somewhere at the end of the Old South Road, near the broken bridge. And it got me thinking. Green boulders like that used to be used as focal points for magicians' spells and rituals. So maybe that green boulder has some latent magical powers in it. You get what I'm saying? You can look at your map using the map button on the right. Okay, walk away silently. Thinker. You're welcome, she says. Remember, it was at the end of the Old South Road near the broken bridge. Oh, we have to actually remember that, right? Okay, you're welcome. She's remembered it was at the end of the Old South Road. Okay. Sorry, here's the thing what I'm gonna do. This actually does distract me, so master volume all the way up. I'm gonna go with ambience volume down. Music's kinda stopped right now. Oh? Did I break it? Music! Play! Maybe there's no music supposed to be. I would like to listen to you, music. Because it can't be ambience, right? That's the ambience, like Smith working there in the background. Maybe 10%, but I do find it distracting right now. Sound effects? Or is that sound effects? No. Where's the music go? Did I break the music again? There! I heard it for a second. No, don't tell me I broke the music again. Maybe it's just not supposed to be here. Come on. Alright. Well, let's continue. Okay, Old South Road near the broken bridge. Well, we do have the map, right? Let's continue first. Map. South. Near the... Oh, zoom out. Near the broken bridge. Like here, I suppose? Yeah, so all the way down. This is what I suppose is what I mean. I mean, we have this, maybe a little walkway here, apparently. Are there any... Oh, well, there's also, yeah, other walkways on the map as well. You're in the town square in Miners Crossing. Woodwell Manor lies at the edge of town. The day is just beginning. How to play? Pick an action to do it. Actions with a number after them take that many periods of time. There are 6 periods each day. Other actions take no time. You can keep track of the time with a wheel on the top right. Use the left arrow at the bottom to revisit past encounters. Okay, 30 days left. We know we only have 15. See, background is that again. Character inventory, we still have loose change and travel kit. And we want to learn some magic. Visit Woodwell Manor, rest and restock at home. 2. Visit the tavern, ask around. I mean, let's ask around first, maybe. About magic, about the magician. I mean, that's very important. So let's actually ask about the magician. Who's that? One man tells you, they say the magician fears nothing more than the goblins. The Goblin King supposedly holds the power to defeat the magician once and for all. I wonder if he'll use it. So is the magician like an evil guy or so? I think I actually broke the music, by the way. Give me back the music game. Come on. Just wanted to, you know. There. There. So actually, look at this. So in the options menu, I now have my mouse button hold down. I'm holding down my mouse button and the music plays. I will now try, but we have an overlapping effect again there in the media. And I will now, in a few seconds, will let go of my mouse click, which is now. Oh, it doesn't stop. Okay, we managed to unbreak the music, I think. Okay, I'm not gonna go back to that menu. Let's not break the music and the sound and the volume even more. Okay, ask about how to learn magic, yeah. One woman tells you, well, we all know the magician is coming. Maybe you could ask them to teach you magic? Although they probably only take apprentices with experience who already know magic. Fair enough. I mean, we have heard about the bandits. That's also another time slot, but, you know, As an adventurer, you want to be prepared. One man tells you, I heard those bandits were last seen hiding out in the area by the burial mounds. Why they have to prey on decent people like us is beyond me. Well, more options. Ask about the magicians, previous options, random rumor. I mean, looks like that is the first day. Let's just ask rumors then. One woman tells you, I found an obelisk last year in the moors, in the tall grass just east of the Old South Road. Sheer, black, strangest thing you have ever seen. Just standing near that damn thing gave me a splitting headache. Seemed cursed to me. Fair enough. So we are at night right now? Look around. Okay. It's late, everyone should be in bed. Can we still go to the manor? You walk away from the empty town square, toward Whitwell Manor at the edge of Miners Crossing. You're at the front door of Whitwell Manor, the biggest house in all of Miners Crossing. You've heard it has a beautiful garden out back, but you can't see it from here. It's nighttime. Time to sleep. I mean, search this area. Well, let's maybe... One time's up, whatever, let's do this. After searching for a long time, you find nothing interesting this time. If something is hidden here, you'll find it eventually if you keep searching here. But if nothing is hidden here, you won't find anything no matter how much you search here. So, how certain are you that what you're looking for is hidden in this area? You've searched most of this location by now. Okay, it's time to knock on the door. You knock on the door. There's no answer. Everyone must be asleep. Alright, so much for my first day. Let's go back to the inn and sleep around. Okay, also that already took 2 time slots, because, yeah, early morning. Let's go back to the manor anyway. Let's knock again. A man opens the door and brings you inside for a tour of the family archives, led by the lady of the house. You see a painting of a sword that suggests that something related to the sword might be hidden somewhere in the moors, in the tall grass just east of the Old South Road, where also the monolith is, right? You're ushered outside when the tour is over. To be developed, not yet finished. Oh, come on. Look around. Why would I waste 2 slots for that? Yeah, no. I guess that's just the tour in general that takes... Okay, I just went back once, and now this is broken, by the way. I can't click look around anymore. Oh, come on, game. Are you kidding me? Okay, can we say at least next? Or is it because I did click that already? Okay, never mind. So, we can look at our previous choices, but we can't, you know, it's not turn-based, we can't undo anything. Okay. Got it there. Well, let's go back to town square. Leave town, right? Visit the tavern? Ask the tavern keeper for help, buy a drink, show off your treasures. Well, we don't have her. And can we just, I keep getting exhausted. I'm trying to get somewhere. I search for a thing I didn't find. I found something, but I'm confused. Where can I find a good weapon? Might be a good start anyway. Well, no one in town has anything like what you'd call a weapon. Especially if you wanted to use it in a real fight and not just to, I don't know, scare off the rats or something. There hasn't been much call for that sort of thing around here for, I'd say, 100 years or so. If I were you, I head up to Whitwell Manor, ask to see the archives. I think they've got at least one old painting of a sword up there. They might even know where the real thing is. But sure, I've never been up there myself, but I checked there first anyhow. Okay, we kind of learned that already, but that also gives us a clue. Let's not buy a drink, let's just leave the town for now. We want to go south to the moor. Yeah, let's go. South it is. You are on an old broken road that went south. To the north is Miners Crossing. Low hills stretch to the west. A trail winds to the east, between the old burial mounds. The night carries a the night air carries a lonely bird song to you. A mysterious feeling, deep in your bones, calls you to the east. Search this area. Go south on the road. Make camp. I mean, let's not go to an potentially cursed area unprepared. So first, let's search this area. After searching along the side of the road for a while, you find nothing interesting this time. You've searched some of this area by now, so that gives us a clue that there could be more around. But yeah, let's make camp for now. Okay, we could search again. Let's do this. We're just not lucky. You've searched maybe half this area, so there could still be more. Oh, game, if you're taunting me like this, no. Now, you know, sunk cost fallacy, now most of this area one more time, come on. You've searched almost all of this area by now. Okay, one more time, whatever. You've searched almost all of the, okay, there just isn't anything here. Let's make camp again. I'm wasting my time so badly. Okay, let's go east down the trail. We still want to go south mostly to learn magic, but let's go east for now to maybe get that sword or so. You're on a trail that went to the east and west between the old burial mounds. 6 burial mounds have doors you can enter. Each mound is as tall as 2 of you. You can hear the wind, but you can't feel it in here. Go west down the trail, go east down the trail, look inside a burial mound, search this area. Searching area was not good for me right now. Let's do it anyway. Okay. You find nothing interesting inside. 6 burial mounds have stone doors you can still enter. Which one do you enter? I should have paid attention to the painting, right? Let's start at the end. Number 6. You're inside one of the burial mounds. Nothing here has been disturbed for over 100 years. It's so dark in here. I could also make camp and search this mound. After searching the burial mound for a while, you discover a story etched on the wall in strange symbols. You see a dark shadow arriving from outside. A dark shadow approaches through the burial mound door. It's a wraith, an undead spirit that wanders among the living. You feel the evil of its presence in your bones. You're rooted to the spot as it comes nearer. What do you do? Quiver in your boots. Stay silent. Shout at it. Oh no, stay silent? You hold your tongue and watch the wrath. The wrath hisses and points its withered arm at you. You feel the curse seep into your bones. The curse compels you to go somewhere. Following your impulse, it will take less time. You faint. When you wake up, the night is gone. The wrath is nowhere to be seen. Look around. Inside the burial mound, it's obvious you've searched here before. It's silent as the grave is in here. A story is etched on the wall. You're getting tired. You should sleep soon. You feel yourself drawn to go somewhere. Following your impulse will take less time. Make camp text 3 right now. Well, let's read the story. The story is written in strange symbols. As you read, you know what it says without knowing what the symbols mean. Once, the area around Miner's Crossing was full of magic. Everyone enjoyed magic's wonderful power, and everyone had the power to make their own destiny. With magic, no one was tied to the way things were. Anyone could make the life they wanted to live. Trees grew greener, colors were brighter, and life was more magical in every way. After reading the story, you know what one of the symbols means. Beautiful, or perhaps beautiful things. Continue. You're getting tired, you should sleep soon. Text 3, we're wasting. I want to go south and find magic. Okay, let's make camp anyway, if we're so tired, right? You lay on your bedroll on the hard, cold ground and sleep as best you can. One day of food and supplies has been used up. Oh, I forgot that I have supplies. Okay, we still have 2 days. Okay, let's leave for now. The thing is, go east down the trail, go west down the trail. What is our impulse? You feel drawn to go somewhere. But the burial mounds, that was also, wasn't that the clue for the magical sword? Okay, I want to try one more. Let's go with the number 3. 3 is a magical number. You're inside one of the burial mounds. Nothing here has been disturbed for over 100 years. It's so dark in here. You feel yourself drawn to go somewhere, yeah. Guess it takes more time now. No, search this mound too. After searching the burial mound for a while, you find a map of the area. There are labeled marks moving around on it that looks like they're the names of people. It seems to have some magic in it. You gain map of the area. Ooh. It's freezing cold. And look at your marked map. You look at your marked map. Several places are labeled and the labels seem to be moving. Bandits, labels in the fields that's east of the burial mounds. Or is that the trap? Labels in the fields that's east of the burial mounds. Hermit label is in a glade in the green forest. Hunter labels in the moors, in the tall grass north of the fence north end. A dark splotch hovers among the burial mounds. What does that mean? Interesting. Pierre label is inside a cave on the east edge of the green forest. Olivia and Lady Catherine labels are both at the edge of Miner's Crossing. Okay, so bandits are at the east of the Burial Mounds. So maybe we shouldn't go there then. Even though that's technically where we learned that where this cursed monolith is, right? So there's a dark spot right where we are. If we search here, what if we lose? So we checked number 3, number 6. What about number 5? Ooh, you're inside one of the Burial Mounds. Nothing here has been disturbed for over 100 years. You feel evil in the air. What if I look at the map again? Dark sploosh. Okay, so maybe not this one. We can at least, we don't need to waste time. We can have a quick check at these mounds, right? How about number 2? You're inside one of the Burial Mounds. Nothing has been disturbed for over 100 years. The darkness here is nearly absolute. Okay, we don't have the time. We can search, huh? After searching the Burial Mound for a while, you find nothing but old bones and the smell of old death. There's nothing else to find here. You've searched most of this location by now. You're getting tired. You should sleep soon. You really need to sleep often, right? Don't have much travel stuff anymore. This is red. Why is this red? But we looked around most of this, right? Does it mean there's nothing here? It's never that sure, right? So we checked. Oh no, did I go back accidentally? Let's leave. Okay, Burial Mound number 1. You can feel yourself breathing. You can feel yourself breathing. Let's search this one. Why is it red? Maybe the more tired we are, the harder success is. Let's make camp for now. Okay, that has been used up. You wake up, look around. Oh no, a dark shadow approaches through the Burial Mound door. It's a wraith. I mean, it's gonna curse us again, right? What if I shout at it this time? Yes, you shout loudly at the wraith. The wraith seems to smile. The wraith speaks to you. Its voice like dead leaves and poison. I am the lord of this place, and night is my domain. How dare you disturb these tombs at night? Have you no respect for the dead? Now, join my followers and sleep. Soon, they will rise, and then my time of power will be at hand. The wraith lifts its arm. Follows and sleep. Okay, it rains its curses us again. It's still the same curse. Let's search this mound. You discover a story etched on the wall in strange symbols. Read the story. The story is written in strange symbols. As you read, you know that it says without knowing what the symbols mean. Once, there was a person who mastered all of the magical arts. There was no magic they could not perform. After a time, they could even change their shape and being so that they could become other people and creatures. This gift astounded some people, inspired some, and terrified others. Magic could change who they were, while keeping who they were magic could change who they were while keeping who they were the same. After reading the story, you know what one of the symbols means. It's a verb of being. It means is or are. Okay, cool. Why am I tired again? I'm always tired. Come on, game. I can't just rest like every 5 seconds. Also, I only have 1 travel kit left. So, I'm interested. If we go east, the thing is that's where the bandits are, right? We kind of learned that already. Again, I would like to know more about these colors. Is that a good thing? Okay, we checked for 1, 2, 3. I think I haven't checked 4 yet. It's so dark in here. You know what? Let's search it. After searching the Burial Mound for a while, you discover that whatever soul was buried here has become a wraith. The entire mound is covered in an undead enchantment. This is the wraith's home. I mean, we met it twice already. It's obvious you're searching before you feel even the air. The wraith's home is here. The entire mound is covered in an undead enchantment. You're exhausted. Everything takes longer. You feel yourself drawn to go somewhere. Leave. You feel evil in there, which is probably maybe just the thing as well. Dark shadow, quiver in your boots this time. Come, why not? You quiver in your boots and watch the wraith. The wraith speaks to you. Okay, it's still the same. Curses us a 3rd time. You faint. When you wake up, because we have been so exhausted, it takes 4 slots now, right? I guess that's why we need to... Maybe that's the thing. You've exhausted, yeah. If we're tired, it's yellow, it costs more time. If you're exhausted, it takes even more. So I have to make camp. Yeah, now it's, well, it's less. But these are the things, got it. I forgot which Burial Mound I've seen the evil first time. Doesn't matter. We're so screwed anyway. Let's go east, to the bandits. What could possibly go wrong, right? You're in a field. Low mounds dot the ground everywhere. A trail winds to the west, between the tall burial mounds. To the north, the green forest looms pathless and overgrown. To the east and south, tall grass covers rolling hills. You can't feel yourself breathing. You feel yourself drawn to go somewhere. Falling. Yeah, but there's a where, though? Suddenly, 6 bandits step out of hiding and surround you. They carry knives. The bandit leader says, hand over all your valuables. What do you do? I have nothing, dude. I mean, we have the magical map, technically. So this is where we are right now. This is the monolith, but this is the area where we want to go and actually learn magic. Or maybe that's supposed to be a monolith. But I'm pretty sure it was east of... wasn't this area too, right? I think that's... What happens if we actually submit? The bandits take all your valuable items, bully you a bit, and then leave. They have what they came for, you know your stuff, and will end... you know your stuff will end up in their hideout. You lose your map of the area, you lose your loose change. I mean, loose change wasn't that important, I guess. The map of area is a little bit sad. Oh, we could follow the bandits. Since you did what they asked, the bandits see no reason to leave you tied up. You can safely following them back to the hideout, staying hidden at a distance the whole time. What do you do? I still want the magic sword, but now... Oh man, I'm getting sidetracked all the time. Okay, follow the bandits, let's go. It takes a long time, but eventually you follow the bandits to the hideout. We're super tired probably, yeah. We're exhausted. You're in a beautiful glade. Wait, oh, do we still have our normal map? Yeah, now we're there. This is not where I want to go. Okay, the forest surrounds the clearing on all sides. It seems almost magical here. The moon shines brightly above you. 6 bandits are here, guarding the hideout and all their stolen goods. You can't keep hidden from them. A hermit's hut is way off the beaten track. You're super exhausted, and you feel drawn yourself to go somewhere. Confront the bandits, just like, come on guys, give me back my stuff. Back camp with no food. Knock on the hermit's door. You knock on the hermit's door. A crazy old man with crazy grey hair pokes his head out. You! What are you doing here? Wait, do you know me? Of course not. What sort of ridiculous question is that? Wait, what? Who asked you? What do you ask? So that's probably like a meta guy or so. Can I get your help with something? Why? What do you need? His brow furrows at you. How can I get rid of the bandits? What? Bandits? Don't give them anything. They'll take it. And don't go in a glade in the green forest, and always carry salt. Very important. Salt is probably good against the wraith, maybe. Don't give them anything. Well, that's too late. They will take it. Don't give them anything. They will take it, yeah. And don't go in a glade in the green forest. Hopefully I don't end up there, but I just am completely going against what my original goal was. Love it. Continue. What do you ask? Can I come inside? Sure. Knock yourself out. Mind the beetles. He opens the door and you walk inside. You don't see any beetles. You're in a hermit's hut. The floor is dirt. The hermit is here. He ignores you and putters about. Night has fallen. Ask to spend the night with no food. Ask the hermit for help. That old thing? I think I left that... Which help? Which old thing? I think I left that in the Iron Mountains, near the trail that goes to the Overlook. Or was it in a glade in the green forest? Huh. In the mountains. So maybe he has the magic sword. Look around. Ask what it was like in his day. Back in my day, the moors was a lot smaller than it is now. Boy, things have changed. I remember just sitting looking at the obelisk and the moors and the tall grass just east of the old south road for days without moving. Very specific with the description. So that's actually where the monolith is. I somehow made a mistake, so we still have to go further down south and then east. Nothing else to do. Things just moved at a lot slower back then. It doesn't move for minutes after that. If we ask him for help? No, thank you, I don't need any today. Let's ask him for help again. I'm fresh out at the moment. Check back next year. Again. Back in my day, that oak tree over by the old south road where it passes the Forgotten Fen wasn't any bigger than your big toe. I think I can see your big toe. Well, anyway, it wasn't until the witch came through the year the frogs overrun the Forgotten Fen that the tree got its current reputation. You know the stories about that old tree, right? He gets distracted, kicking at something in the dirt. Okay, well, we can still ask him about his time. Ooh, back in my day, that boulder over at the end of the Old South Road near the broken bridge wasn't covered in moss. And it was a lot bigger. I guess time does that to some things. Anyway, I had this goblin friend I used to play with over there. Frolicking, casting spells, that sort of thing. I wonder what's happened to him anyway. He looks at out the hut's only window. So a goblin friend might be there too. Maybe the goblin friend can help us teach magic. Wasn't covered in moss. But he says himself that it's just a boulder. Over at the end of the soil near the broken badge. Wasn't covered in moss. And it was a lot bigger, but that boulder got smaller. Interesting. Continue? Well, let's ask if we can sleep here without food, though. The hermit offers you his spare bed. He's rolled a coarse blanket out over the lumpiest part of the floor. You sleep on the floor. The hermit has water you can drink, but with no food and no supplies, you get very little sleep here. When you wake, your back is sore all over. Okay. He grows you and puts us about the hermit. It's quite drafty in here. Well, that seems to be the hermit for now. Going so soon, he says. You step outside. 21. We don't have many days left. Ugh. Watch the bandits and wait. Oh man, that's already... I want to go... Oh man. I want to find out what's in the southeast. How did I end up wasting my time here? Well, now we have to go into the bandit cave. That's just the rule of RPG. You give me guarded stuff, you took away my stuff, watch the bandits and wait. Time passes, you stay hidden, watching the bandits. The leader complains about working for a living, which it sounds like he did once. From hiding, you see the bandits organize themselves, conceal the hideout and most of their stolen goods, and leave. They set up an ambush somewhere else. Ooh, it seems almost magical here. The stars are shining brightly tonight. Hermit's hut is way off the beaten track, yeah. The bandits' hideout is here, but no bandits. Their stash of stolen goods is free for the taking. You're not sure how much they would leave here unguarded, though. It's nighttime, time to sleep. Okay, we're not exhausted of those. Lie down and look at the sky. I mean, that's a magical thing. I mean, interesting as well. The stars shining brightly tonight. I mean, that's what we want, right, magic? But, I mean, we have to try. Loot the bandits' hideout. Let's go. You go through the bandits' hideout and take back your stolen goods and some food and supplies. This is everything you find. Our map. A long knife. Nice. 5 days of food and loose change. That's fine. Nice. The bandits' hideout is here, but no bandits. Their stash of stolen goods is free for the taking. You're not sure. I mean, we did that. Okay. What if we actually lie down and look at the sky? No. Oh, 5 days less, that's not much. But we have to look at the hermit's door. Can I come inside? Sure. Let's actually spend the night here. 3 times. At least we have food. Okay, and let's step outside. I want to lie down, look at the sky for now. You lie down in the soft, pillowy grass. The moon shines soothingly overhead. A magical feeling of calm washes over you. You feel at peace with no world. You know that everything will be alright. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay, we have a long knife as well, sharp and dangerous, and bandit weapon. I guess at the burial mound we should still find the magical sword somewhere, but we really are running out of time. Search with area, no, look at your marked map. Yeah. I want to go down south. 2 bandits labels, one by the Old South Road where it passes the burial mounds, and the other in the Iron Mountains, near the bottom of the pass. Okay, 2 and 1 by the Old South Road. Dang it, this is where I need to go, right? Wait, where am I? Wait, map, we are here, oh man. For now, let's go south into the forest. Okay, you're at the south edge of the green forest. The moors are to the south, tall grass and rolling hills. A deadlock bridges a creek here. You can cross from one side to the other. The moon shines brightly above you. Fireflies fly all around you, like little lanterns. Catch the fireflies, play in the creek. Only have 5 days left, technically 4. But let's try to catch some fireflies. You catch the fireflies and put them in a jar. So beautiful. You gain fireflies in a jar. Oh, those might be good in the burial mounds to light up stuff, maybe. Or we could release it and it would do something as well. Plain Creek. No, I want to go south into the moors. You're in the moors. Tall grass and rolling hills lie on every side. It's impossible to see where you are. There's no protection from the weather here. You're getting tired. You should sleep soon. Yeah. So I am, if I look at my map for now, we are in this area somewhere. Got it. Okay, look at your marked map. Search this area. We have the magic map still, right? Does this help us somehow? Hannah's labor is along the bluffs in the moors, south of the tower. Pierre lives inside a cave on the east edge of the green forest. And there could have been Olivia and okay. We have that. Let's go south then. You're in the moors, tall grass and rolling hills lie on every side. It's impossible to see where you are. The wind whiffs across the hill. You're still getting tired. Can I make camp? I can. I mean, sure, let's make camp. Okay, clouds path over you. Let's still go south. You stumble out of the tall grass and into a fen. You're in the east end of the Forgotten Fen. Outside the fen, to the north is tall grass and rolling hills. To the south and east, a wide, deep river bars your path. You cannot cross it. Crickets chirp loudly under the stars. Wait, where am I? Oh no, I'm there. I forgot, so you can go left and then to the boulder. Or in the moors, we know that somewhere in the moors is Hannah, right? We don't know who Hannah is, but she could help us, potentially. Look at your map. It's the end of the Old South Road near the broken... Oh, she moves as well. Now she's there. Let's just go west. Try to go to the broken bridge. I'm not even sure if we can... Southwest through the fen, so we are here. Yeah, southwest, let's go. You're on the south end of the Forgotten Fen. A wide, deep river flows along the fen's southern border. You cannot cross it. There's an unpleasant stench here. I mean, it's still 3 days left. Map, so we are here. Let's spend one time to search the area, sure. After searching among the marshy grass and moss, you get nothing but wet hands and feet this time. Yeah. A mist rises from the marshy ground. Okay, search this area. I guess northwest then. You're in the west end of the Forgotten Fen. Outside the fen to the west is a road. To the north is tall grass on rolling hills. To the south is a wide, deep river. You cannot cross it. A dragonfly zips past you. You're getting tired. More options? Previous options? We are there. Okay, let's go... northeast, southeast, northwest to the road. You're on an old, broken road that winds north and south. To the west lie wind-swept bluffs. To the east lies the Forgotten Fen. A misty rain wets your clothes. A group of vultures perches in a tall, dead tree. They want an easy meal, and they want to see if you're it. You're getting tired, you should sleep soon. Climb the trees to the vultures. Interesting. Yeah, let's go. You climb the tree to the vultures. As you get close, they fly away and begin circling in the sky overhead. You're high in a dead tree. A group of vultures circles ahead. Curse at the vultures. You curse at the vultures, those birds. I mean, that's it for now. Climb down. Climb down the tree. We have to make camp now. Okay. You wake up and look around. The sun is bright overhead. A group of soldiers perches in a tall dead tree. They look at you with interest. So... at least they didn't kill us, so we don't have much time left. We are here, though. We could go south to the boulder. Look at our marked map. Where's Hannah? It's in the moors, just outside the tower. We haven't found the tower in the moors yet. It should be here. These are the moors, right? It's not this, so she's somewhere here. We could wait here, because I think she can arrive here, but let's go south. Maybe we actually managed to get to our original goal. Go south on the road. You're at the end of an old, broken road that leads north. A bridge once crossed a wide, deep river here. The bridge is in ruins now. You cannot cross it. The river bends around the end of the road, blocking passage south. The sun is bright overhead. But where is the boulder? Go north on the road. Follow the river, northeast river. Okay, we look at the map. We are right there. Marked map, where's Hannah? It's by the Old South Road where it passes the lake. Old South Road where it passes... so she should be around this area, right? Old South Road where it passes the lake. Isn't that where we are? You cannot cross the river, bends around the... So, go north on the road, follow the river northeast, follow the river northeast. Northwest or northeast? Marked map, Hannah. Old South Road where it passes the lake. Okay, no, wait, lake, not river. So she's right there. So we could go to try to go twice up. But I want to find the boulder, so for now let's search the area. After searching along the side of the road for a while, you find a moss-covered boulder, hidden out of sight. Finally, you see tiny patches of bright color on the stone under the moss. Misty rain wets your clothes. A rabbit runs off the road and hides in the grass. A moss-covered boulder is here, hidden out of sight. It has a spot on top where you can sit. Tiny patches of bright color peek out from under the moss. Peel the moss off the boulder, sit on the boulder. Look at your map, leaves the firefly. So, we have learned that this boulder has become smaller and it wasn't always covered in moss. Sitting on the boulder, let's actually peel the moss off the boulder. Let's try this. You peel the moss off the boulder, revealing a painting beneath. It's a brightly colored map of the entire region around Miners Crossing, including a big red axe to mark a spot by the creek on the south edge of the green forest. It's crude, looks like goblin work, and the paint is permanent goblin paint. Whatever is there, they must have wanted to remember it. Oh, that's the goblin friend of the hermit then, where he's at. Okay, big red axe to mark a spot by the creek on the south edge of the green forest. Or is this where the hermit is? Creek? Somewhere here. Because this was the forest, right? So maybe it's the hermit instead. Maybe the hermit left a message for his goblin friend. There's still something. Brightly painted boulder is here, hidden out of sight. It has a spot on top where you can sit. A rabbit looks at you and wriggles its nose before it hops off the road out of sight. I honestly wonder if this rabbit might be the goblin in disguise. We have learned that creatures who can use magic can transform, right? We clearly know the hermit has probably some kind of power. And he also said that he was doing magic with his goblin friend. So my guess would be that this rabbit is the goblin friend he was looking, or maybe this is my hermit friend from back in the day. But of course we're not. Well, how about marked map? Hannah, Old South Road where it passes like, so she stays there. But sits on the boulder. You sit on the boulder that it's hard and uncomfortable. Yep. You're sitting on a brightly painted boulder hidden out of sight. It's pretty uncomfortable. So yeah, it's the goblin we need to find so he can teach us magic. Now let's release the fireflies. You release the fireflies from the jar. They begin to fly around all around you. A truly beautiful sight. You lose your fireflies in the jar. Yeah, I guess we need this for something else. Probably for the dark cavern or so. Could catch them again. Huh. Look at your marked map. Sit on the boulder. Search this area. Okay, I'm gonna search this once more. Okay, you find nothing interesting this time. We searched half of this area, so there could be something. But I want to go north now. Let's go to the lake. For the north, you're on an old broken road that winds north and south. To the west, a tower rises above low hills. Tall grass and rolling hills lies to the east. A short path leads northwest of the road to a nearby lake, nestled beneath the hilltops. Clouds pass over the moon. Map. So we are right there. I want to make camp. Let's go. Yep, there we go. You see a woman arrive from the north. When she gets closer, you see that the woman passing through is a ranger. She's wearing dirty traveling clothes. Besides her hunting bow, she doesn't seem to be armed. But she's got space under her ragged old cloaks to hide all manner of things, so who really knows? When the ranger sees you coming, she sets off, heading south. There's no protection from the weather here. You see the ranger walking to the south. A rabbit looks at you and wiggles its nose before it hops off to the road and out of sight. It's... that has to be... That has to be the goblin guy. I mean, it's the rabbit again. There's something to the rabbit. Okay, take the path down to the lake. Interesting. But what if I look at them? That's Hannah, right? Has to be. Hannah is by the Old South Road where it passes the Forgotten Fen. So you see the walker walking to the south. Yeah, let's try to catch up to her. Misty rain wets her clothes. The ranger is here, getting her bearings. A rabbit runs off the road and hides in the grass. A group of vultures perches in a haunted tree. They look at you with interest. Ah, the rabbit. How do we talk to the rabbit? The ranger looks up as you get close to each other. What do you do? Attack! Tell her where the hermit's hut is. Tell her where the mossy boulders. Tell her where the vultures are. Greet the ranger with eye contact. Interesting that we could tell her where the hermit's hut is, but for now let's greet, right? Greet the ranger with eye contact. The ranger acknowledges your eye contact with a nod. Hey, I saw a prairie dog hole in the moors, in the tall grass just east of the Old South Rat, if you're interested, she says as she passes. Thanks, not in thanks. Ignore the ranger. That's just hunting advice, right? Let's say thanks. Anytime, she says as she passes by heading west. You see the ranger walking to the west. I don't know. Let's follow the ranger, yeah. You follow the ranger heading west. Your top bluffs overlooking a wide, deep river. You cannot cross it. To the north, a tower rises above low, rolling hills. To the east, a road winds north to the south. Misty rain wets your clothes. The ranger's walking here, looking for something. The ranger looks up as you get close to each other. What do you do? I mean, she would have seen the vultures, right? But that could be taken as ranger advice. She gave us one. Maybe we should give her some as well. But if she looks around, you know what? Let's just be nice. Tell her where the mossy boulders. Hermit's hut. Boulder. There's a big moss-covered boulder at the end of the south road near the broken bridge. Oh, she raises her eyebrows at you. Thanks for the tip. Good luck, she says as she sets off heading northwest. Follow the ranger. You follow the ranger heading northwest. She must be like, dude, come on. Your top bluffs overlooking the night carries a lonely bird song to you. The ranger's walking here looking for something. I think she might be looking maybe for the rabbit then? Tell her where the vultures are. There's a group of vultures by the Old South Road where it passes the... Oh, she raises her eyebrow at you. Thanks for the tip. Happy trail, she says as she sets off heading east. Let's follow the ranger. Heading east, you're near the foot of an abandoned tower surrounded by low hills. Stone bricks are built high. The construction technique is ages old. The wooden door is intact. To the east, a road winds north to the south. To the west and south lie wind-swept bluffs. The night air carries a lonely bird song to you. That might be a tip as well, that we can do something with the bird, maybe. The ranger's here setting up camp. It's nighttime, time to sleep. Hey, you setting up camp here too? She calls out to you. Yeah, but I'll set up over there. Maybe I haven't decided. No, just passing through. Yeah, can I join you? Yeah, sure, plenty of room. Just hope you brought your own food. She gestures for you to join her. Make camp for one. Ah, okay. At least we managed to set up camp at the end with a potential friend. Thank you for playing the demo of Upheaval. The full game you can play through the rest of the 30 days and see the magician arrive. This save file will transfer to the full game, so if you buy Upheaval, you can continue this adventure from where you left off. Upheaval is on sale while it's still in development. Buy it now and get all future content for free. Or play the demo again to explore new parts. So, just to keep in mind, I did download this demo over on itch.io. That's where you can find the demo and also the downloadable version, which is mentioned right here. I will probably link the Steam page in my description, so please keep that in mind, which right now, when I record this, does not have the demo available. So maybe I just link both. There we go. Let's figure something like this. Yeah, I like this. This is a smaller game, quotation marks, but the writing, I mean, the description is sometimes just the same description you read like 5 times in the room. But yeah, I'm already engaged. I want to find the different secrets that this world has. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong, but when a game gets me, you know, to think, oh man, there's this freaking rabbit, and this rabbit is probably a cool magician goblin who's friends with a hermit that in disguise that can maybe teach us magic, the freaking rabbit, you know, then a game has its grips on me. That's a good sign for me. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? It's cool to see. 15 days is literally nothing here. So yeah, this game really wants to bank on replayability when you find the different secrets, try the different routes, and of course once you have the knowledge, you take it over to the next playthrough, right? So next time you know very easily how to find the hermit, or how to evade the wraith, or find the magic sword which is somewhere in the burial things, or destroy the wraith, or and early on, you know, get the rabbit to teach you magic, something like that, for example, so that you can certainly or later discover the true meaning of the world, the final super best ending. Maybe you are the magician in a way, or you have to defeat the magician. We don't know. We know that the magician is someone very powerful, apparently, but it's also maybe just one out of many. And in the old days, we learned that about the world, that magic was way more common, right? And that's just one. Maybe we can become the magician. Maybe, as was also hinted, if we learn enough magic, we could be the apprentice of the magician. There's a lot of things to find out. Maybe the magician has been there at the beginning already, because, again, we know that people can disguise themselves here. So maybe the magician did that already. Maybe it's the tavern keeper, so who knows? There's a lot of options, certainly. And I'm very much intrigued to, you know, find out about all these different secrets. Oh, sorry, I just had a pen in my hand that I just threw across my table here. But yeah, more content, of course, more secrets, more things to discover. Maybe, I don't know, a little bit of upgrade in the writing. Sometimes I was like, and some, and some, and some. It seems a little bit too formulaic, but that is very nitpicky right now. I'm just trying to come up with something to not try to completely gush over this. It's a smaller game, also for mobile, but, you know, I like these kind of discoverable, you know, choose your own adventure styles of games. Maybe make the inventory a little bit more visual appealing. I would have liked, but to find out if the long knife could be used against the, you know, bandits in combat or so. Goal to learn magic. Yeah, didn't do that right now. Status tyrant. Maybe there's gonna be later other things as well. Technically, we're also cursed, right? So maybe that should be showed here as well. But yeah, nitpicky. That's it. Alex, I like what you're showing here with Upheaval, and I'm certainly intrigued to find more. Other than that, I would just keep repeating what I said. Please tell me what you think of Upheaval. Please tell me what you think of my presentation and showcase, especially my reading. That's always kind of hard to convey. Also, I'm of course not a native English native speaker, so to speak, as you can clearly hear right now when I just stumble across my words. So feedback is always greatly appreciated. Consider sharing the video. Make sure to stay awesome and truly